Okay, now here is our same company that's making the electric scooter, Kavello, but now we're looking at the performance bike, and this is the K-Max. And let's take a look at this. These bikes are considerably bigger. Still, they're saying a maximum range of 70 kilometers. Motor power, now 5,000 watts. 750 watts is a horsepower. So what happens, they got about 7 horsepower there or so. And it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but with a maximum speed of 100 kilometers per hour, and certainly that will get you in trouble, especially on the city streets of Bangkok. And here we have, of course, a hydraulic brake system, good-looking suspension. Let's take a look at the motorcycle itself. Now, this is, of course, a much more aggressive package right here, obviously set up for 2 people. And this is our K-Max. We have it trimmed out here in black. And we have one right next to it. No, it looks like the same. They look like exactly the same. So here we see the black and the white trim, the K-Max. So this is coming in about 145,000 baht. And that's not unreasonable. That's I guess, about $5,000 US, so that's not too bad. So for $5,000 I get a nice bike. Let's just get a feel for how heavy this one is. There's nothing locking it down. Okay, let's talk about that. Got it? Alright, now this battery, it's not easy to lift out. It's going to be kind of tricky right there. I'm sure it's designed so that you can lift it out. Here I see my circuit breaker, and 125 amp circuit breaker. Now I'm kind of looking at my cable right there, 125 amp. And it's telling, if I understand what the battery is trying to tell me, it's 72 volt and 60 amp hour. So a 72 volt battery and can provide 60 amps for 1 hour. But that's a big battery, very heavy. Certainly if I needed to pull it out, I can. If I'm going to do a quick replacement, I guess I can. But that is a big battery. Now, one thing that we did notice here is that the motor is actually the wheel. There's no chain, there's no belt, because you see the high voltage cables coming down directly to the motor. This is the DC motor right here, which I'm going to say is a brushless DC motor. So I'm sure it is a brushless DC motor. We have a variable frequency drive built into the bike, and our 3-phase power cable right here is coming down to our brushless DC motor. Now the beauty of this, and I'm not sure all of the specs on the bike, but I could actually use this motor as a motor and as a generator, so I can do some regenerative braking, and that would be good. It'd help add to my battery life and save energy. And so there we see our 2 hydraulic shocks there in back. And we have the hydraulic brakes all around. So it looks like a real nice package. And this is a little more than twice as much as the smaller scooter. The scooter came in at about $2,000 US. This is $5,000 US, which actually for performance motorbike, that doesn't sound like that's too bad. And of course, this is made in Thailand. Obviously, if it was made outside Thailand, I'd be paying a whole lot more, because I'd have to pay the tariff to get it into the country. Alright, so this looks like that this little company right here, Kavello, is going to have a bright future here in Thailand.